Stella Maris Readings. Thank you for joining me. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Chilly day today. I hope you guys are ready for the weekend and ready with your tools, your spiritual tools to cleanse and to clear and purify your space. Do your spiritual baths, refresh yourself so you can be ready for the next coming week. But this is a good time to rest, get ready, and focus on your wishes, your hopes, your desires, your destiny. And of course, join me tomorrow for my candle service, for the Evil Eye Candle Manifestation Service. And I'm starting out the year and sharing with you and working with you to really create a very strong foundation for this year, working with your guardian angels that we did at, January 11th. And we're going to do a candle tomorrow for against evil eye, to block out all that negativity, all jealousy, envy, gossipy energy, all that ugly stuff. So we want to remove that and clear up our space, clear up energetically our field, so we have positivity, we have focus, we have a clean space and energy to work with, to create, to manifest. This is a powerful year, number 9. It's the symbol of completion, and finality, the ends of a cycle. So as we left 2024 behind, we're still trying to clean up and clear up a lot of the debris. So any kind of debris that's been left over of stress, anxiety, fears, things that were in completion, we're here to complete this year, okay? And of course, you know that this beginning is a new spiritual and energy of enlightenment, of higher consciousness, selflessness, and compassion. This is a year to really reach your state a state of full potential, You want to reach that potential, and of course begin a wonderful, wonderful year. So yeah, tomorrow, join me for the Evil Eye Manifestation Candle Service, and I'm offering the 7-day candle because I know that a lot of you love working with the 7-day candle, and as well as with the option of candle glass reading, which is after the candle burns all the way down. I'm able to read the sooting and whatever information the candle leaves behind to give you information of what you can do to help your situation, to better anything that's going on, and of course to block any kind of negativity or things that you may have to put in practice with, cleansing or purification, doing some exercises, visualization, you working with certain products. So whatever it is that can help you stay clear, stay focused, and stay guarded against any kind of evil eye and negativity. So this is a great candle. As well as you can have the option to pick the evil eye candle and work in this way with this beautiful candle to block out, literally. It's not so much like, I don't feel like, I always like to say return to sender, but literally just break whatever's coming your way or being thrown your way. And there's a thing about evil eye. Sometimes we don't go out to and forthright set out to create chaos and negativity. Sometimes, we're very powerful individuals and we have the ability to manifest many different things, even negative emotions. So as you have these feelings of negativity, sometimes you can't even think about it. It just comes up. Somebody says something, or somebody gets ahead, or you say, but why them? Just by simply looking at them like, why? Just going, why? That's sending out kind of blocking energy, negative energy. So people do that all the time. And you want to stay nice and clear and clean and protected from that kind of energy. There's always jealousy. You've got a pretty bag, pretty hair, beautiful eyes, anything, you speak well, or you are ahead, or you succeed at something. There's always that underlying thing of negativity. So you want to block that. The evil eye is something that's very old. It's called the Nazar, and it's ancient. It's between 3,500 years to 7,000 years old. It's ancient. It originated in Mesopotamia. The Sumerians and Akkadian understood that very well, and of course these talismans began to circulate, and they circulated far, to Egypt, to all of the Middle East. It went to the Balkan countries, even to Asia. So this is something that is very well known. It's kind of spread because people understood the power of the evil eye and they wanted to stay protected. And as you could see, it just represents that eye, that whatever you throw at somebody, you block it. I like to say block it because I don't like to say send it back. I really don't like doing stuff that sends back. To me, it's just blocking it, breaking it, canceling whatever is being thrown your way. And that's the intention, because remember, your intention is very powerful. A lot of people say send back to sender, and it's almost like, nah, just block them, disintegrate it, dismiss it, banish it, and just completely remove it out of your space without causing any harm. Because some things are done on purpose. So work that's done on purpose, when people do things negatively, it goes back to them anyway because it belongs to them. It's what they threw out. So you don't have to, articulate that. You don't have to intentionally send anything back. You don't need that. God is your protector, your defender, and your blocker. So when you're doing that, the intention is what's powerful. So tomorrow night, I'm so excited. Let's work together to block out all the evil eye and jealousy because it exists. It exists. You see it all the time, and we have a tendency in cultures and societies to build people up, and then we ourselves bring them down. We cut them down. So it's a tendency. It's the dark side of humanity. So we want to work against that and block that kind of negativity. Remember, there'll be space for you to write your petition. And if you in particular have a situation, you could write it down exactly how it's coming to you and how you want to block it. So I always suggest short, sweet, and to the point what it is that you want to manifest. And, a lot of us suffer from evil eye, the effects and the symptoms of evil eye. So, Grace, what are the symptoms? The symptoms are a headache, bellyache, diarrhea, pimples, acne, your hair falling out, lots of different things. But first you have to rule out that they're not medical. So medically rule everything out, and that gives you a chance to go to the doctor, because a lot of us have a difficult time getting to the doctor, finding the time. This is interesting. We could find the time to do a lot of other things, but we have a difficult time finding the time to take care of ourselves and also to do the spiritual work. So this year, make it a point to take care of yourself, do everything that you can to stay healthy, and also to spiritually do your work, to connect with energy, connect with God. Your work, you have the power and the ability. You have the ability to work with the most powerful source of the universe. Why wouldn't you take that up? Huh? Ask yourself, why don't I want to work with the most powerful energy of the universe? Why wouldn't I want to connect and create paradise on earth? That's a big question, a very powerful, important question. And it only takes an hour of your day, or as much as you want, but at least an hour a day to have a conversation with God. They call it in Spanish, la plática, the conversation, the talk, the coffee talk, whatever you want to call it. It's a conversation, a truthful, loving, embracing, open conversation with God. It knows you. It created you inside and out. It knows your dark sides. It knows your light sides. It knows your beauty, your grace, and it knows you at your worst. So who wouldn't have the best interest for you to really expand that light and also know how to handle and work through your dark stuff? God. Okay, so make this a positive year, 2025. Make this a year, and I'm going to focus on a year of really trying to lift your vibration. Get into that next level, that flow. Get into that flow, that higher vibrational flow to connect with God, the angels, your saints, your ancestors, all those energies of light. Okay, it will help you immensely achieve your destiny, achieve your goals, and your happiness, your Zen place. So take a look. You can go to stellamarisreadings.com or simply click the link in my bio to join. It's tomorrow at 10:30 in the evening. Please, if this is something that you're interested, don't wait till the last minute. I get a lot of those at the last minute, and it always delays me, and I need to like put a cap on it, but I don't want to do that. I really love being able to be there and for you to experience and enjoy the evening, to be part of it. It doesn't take away from anybody. I don't feel so, but it does. For me, just just writing and doing all the work quickly is stressful.
Yes, and there's also only 3 of us that help well, including Grace, that run the candle services, and already when there's so many candles, it can be a little bit tricky. And when it's last minute, we have a live stream to start. We need to make sure that everything is sent out. So sometimes candles that come in later don't get lit until after the live stream or even the next day.
Yeah, and what's funny is I have those, the ones that straggle in at the last minute saying, "Where's my video?" But you just sent it in. So with a little bit of patience, we get everything done as much as we can. Like Maddie says, it's me and my two little ones. I say little ones because they're my kids, and they'll always be my little ones, and my two youngest. So we're always doing the work and trying to get everything. Maddie does a lot of the work, and so does G. And of course, I'm doing a lot of the spiritual work. So we're trying to coordinate and put everything together so you can see your candle being lit. You could see your petitions. You could have it with you. You could be there for prayers, doing the prayers, getting the prayers together. So there's a lot that goes into it's a production. It's a production. The lights, the tables, the candles, preparing the candles is it's not something that you just. I think that some people just think that you just light it and that's it. If you take a look at some of the what do you call that that view, the above you, and you could see that each of these candles have herbs and they have oils and they're prepared, they are cleansed, they are charged, they're done in a space where it has to be zen. There shouldn't be any stress. Everybody's doing what they got to do, and there's a lot that goes into this. Again, this is not sloppy. It's not done without love and care. It's not done with respect and honor to what we do, because this is something that's presented to the universe. So it's to God and universe. So this is something that it's putting our best forward with love, with care, with respect. This is not something that is of a joke. It's not something that's funny. It's not something that is just, oh, it's fun to do. Let's get it out of the way. Remember, you're working with energy. It's like when you go to church and you do your prayers, you go with an open heart, an honest heart, and with consideration and respect and fidelity for what you do and you believe in. And this is something that I believe in, and I live it. I live it. Lighting a candle to me is powerful because I'm lighting all my dreams, my intentions up to the universe. It's igniting it. It's creating that spark. And even though we can do that, yes, we can do it, but this is one way that for me has been very effective, very powerful, and very life-changing. Because when I light a candle, I feel close to spirit. It is with me. I'm igniting. That's the way I call it out from the space into my space. Even though it's around me all the time, but it's like I want to connect. I want to talk. That's the way I say, welcome. I want to talk. I want to connect. There's things that I need help in. There are things that I'm praying for. There are things that I need you to help me with. That's what that means. Lighting a candle is something that we do every year for our birthday. We've been doing it since we're very little. Lighting a candle and this intention is like blowing out the candle so the smoke goes up into the heavens. So your prayers are answered. So your wishes are answered. I don't necessarily blow the candles out because I do feel that they need to stay in when you have real big things that you want to focus on into being and manifesting as quickly as possible. Because there are things that we need urgently. We need things to move. We want energy to move along with us in the things that we want to achieve. We're living on Earth time. Sometimes our things are universal time, but we are trying to bring it into earth time, our present time. So that takes a lot of prayer, that takes a lot of focus, a lot of love into doing the work. So again, this is not something that you just light a candle. There's no preparation. There's a lot that goes behind it. And last night I had somebody comment like, oh, but they don't understand. It's 7 days of watching the candle, lighting it, caring for it, making sure that they're lit, prayers, and I do talk about how I go to bed at 3 a.m. Yeah, which is very unhealthy, but I feel so amazing being able to sit by the candles and say my prayers. And just even if I, doze off in that, I'm present, I'm nurturing it. I'm nurturing the candle because literally it's my energy. Yeah, at home, I hope that you are doing your prayers and you're focusing on what you want because it's what you want. But I'm also nurturing it with my love, my faith, my hope, my trust, my fidelity, my dedication, in my belief that God hears us and hears us inexplicably it is present, and me nurturing it is I'm mothering it, just like I mother a child. I mother it, giving it love, giving it light, and giving it my energy. And your energy is powerful, and it's important, and it's very valuable, and so is my energy. My time, my love, my focus is also invaluable, so valuable. So there's a lot of love and care that's put behind these things, and how it's presented, using roses, using holy water, using lavenders, using rose water, using sandalo, which is sandalwood, or using Florida water, however it's done, and using different incenses and different woods to burn. And there's a whole process. This is something that for me, it's a faith, it's a belief, but it's an art form for me. This is the way I express my love and beauty and grace into the things that I do. That's a bit of me working with you. Okay, and I also wanted to talk about YouTube. Welcome, YouTube. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is something that's a new medium for me to work in. And I wanted to just express that. I know that on Sunday it said that TikTok will be banned, and stressful, and and I love working with TikTok, and all of you who have been part of TikTok and have opened, your space, when you open TikTok, and let me be part of that, and be with you in the evening, and sharing prayers and candle manifestations, and watching all the stories or posts that I do. I don't want to lose that. I want to maintain our friendship, maintain our connection, and I hope that it's enduring. So if this is something that for you still resonates and you enjoy, I don't want to lose you. Go to YouTube or Instagram at Stella Maris Readings. It's the same across the board, same username. So be aware that I will be posting as well on YouTube, and I'll be doing the tarot card pulls for the weeks, the elements, card pulls for the elements for the week.
New ones are coming out on Sunday.
Yes, for every week. So expect those. And I love being able to get your feedback and on things that, any questions that you have. I love to be able to answer them. But of course, it's still up in the air with TikTok. We don't know, but we leave it up to how it's meant to be. If it's meant to be, it'll be. If it isn't, there'll be a new way. We always figure things out. So don't stress, don't get overwhelmed. There'll always be something else. Okay? So join me on YouTube and join me on Instagram. So if you don't have TikTok, you can cross over to Instagram. And we can continue our friendship. We can continue our lovely talks and connections, and talking about spirituality, talking about saints and angels, working with the phases of the moon, doing candle manifestation services, coming together for prayers, celebrating saints and saint days that are very powerful, also celebrating special days that are numerically powerful, and as well as certain times of the new moon and the full moon, which are super, super powerful in spiritual work, in focusing your energy to achieve your potential, your graces, your successes, your destiny. Okay. So yes, I'm excited. This is a wonderful year, and we're going to treat it like that, like it is a wonderful year, an amazing, extraordinary year for us, for each and every one of us. When you look at this year, don't look at it with dread. Don't look at it with stress or worries. Let go of the worries. Remember, everything always comes out to the light, and a better way is always found. So don't distress. We're very intelligent. We're very smart people. We've proven that throughout history. Yes, we have our moments, but eventually we know we're like a cat with 9 lives. We know how to stand up straight and weather difficult things. So know that you have the power. Just make that connection with God, and you know that He'll never, never, never leave you floating on your own. Absolutely not. I have a great belief and trust that God is with us, and what will be what's meant to be. Have faith, right? So yes, the Evil Eye service, powerful, great service to have during this time, to begin the year powerfully. And we're going to do lots of different things this year to stay on point, to stay on track, because I'm with you on this journey of trying to achieve great things, of positivity, of really working with God every single day. And even if you have your days where you're like, ugh, don't let that get you down. Continue to move forward, because That's one thing that's never going to change. Consistency to move forward. Our days are going to go through the whole day. We get up in the morning and the day ends, and then, God willing, hopefully, we also have the ability to enjoy the next day. We don't go backwards, we go forward. It doesn't. Like the clock doesn't go backwards. We don't walk backwards. We work frontwards. We go forward in everything that we do. Okay? The past is learned, the past is experienced, the past is done, and the past is learned as well. We learn our lessons of the past. We learn how powerful we are. We learn how amazing we are. Listen, you can never look at your life and look at the past and say, oh, that was such a mistake, such failures. Even in mistake and failures, you have learned beauty, wonderful, powerful things about you, about the strength that you have, of the abilities that you have. There's so much that within you exists. Okay, so open that door. We have a lot of things that we have contained. We contain our emotions, we contain negativity, and we carry that stuff. We carry it. And then we feel it. 11:11. Kisses to everybody. Kiss your friends, kiss your family, kiss the people around you, give them hugs and say, thank you, God, for being present with us. Thank you, God, for making this connection with us. Thank you, God, for creating us. Amen. Okay? Gratitude. Exercise it as much as you can throughout the day. We have everything to be thankful for. Everything to be thankful for. Okay? A smile, a simple kindness. That's a blessing. Okay? And your angels are at work all the time. Yes, they can't intervene in making decisions for us. That they can't do. They're not allowed to do that. But they are present. They do get in harm's way to block it for us as much as they can, as much as we're willing to let them in. Okay? And that's the key there. Us willing to let them in. Us willing to let them work with us and for us. And that's up to you, because you are the guardian of your space. You are the guardian of your spiritual space. And with that comes a lot of responsibility. And what is that responsibility? To clean it, to energize it, and to focus on it. Okay? And to have that connection to spirit. So don't step back. Be active. Be active. You are your greatest advocate. You are your greatest supporter. You making the moves, you taking one step in front of the other. You are the powerful one that creates from your heart, your imagination, to the physical world. That's what we're here to do, to manifest. Manifesting is a powerful, beautiful word. Never look at it like a dirty word, because I've heard somebody say, oh, that's dark, manifesting. We're not here to manifest. Yes, we are. You manifest even the words and the expressions and the energies that you perform, that you create. You are a seed of manifestation. You are a product of manifestation. You are an essence of manifestation. God created you. You are God's manifestation. And you have the ability, as Mother Father gave you this blessing, to also manifest and create great things. So embrace that power. Pick up that pouch. Pick up that kit that you were born with and exercise it to the fullest. All right? So I'm excited tomorrow. Evil Eye candle. Remember, 7-day or the evil eye shaped candle to work with. And of course, we have discounts for the evil eye products for those who want to start working with these products against evil eye to keep a clean space, and stop all that negative energy from crossing your path. So beautiful, beautiful. And remember, the scents for me, natural. I try to keep it as all natural as possible. Absolutely, completely. So these are vegan friendly, but always make sure that you check that if you're going to put it on your pulse points, because to me, these are your pulse points that are very powerful places right here, and even on your chakras that you can anoint yourself with. Those are places of power. But always, again, tested, because what I can be allergic to doesn't even faze you, or what you're allergic to for me might be like nothing, not a big deal. So remember to be active in your protection and doing things with a conscientious mind, to be aware that you know, you don't put these in places, you don't eat it, you don't put it in, you remember, you don't consume it. It's not for consumption. And with the water, the spiritual waters, the evil eye spiritual water, remember that it's, you pray as you spray. The instructions are right here on the bottle. It's simple. To remove and block negativity, simply spray it around your space while you're saying a prayer against evil eye. Dear God in heaven, protect me from all evil eye, from gossip, from negativity, from my enemies who want to see me suffer or any kind of negativity. Block them, Lord. Be my protection and cleanse the space around me, that those negative energies cannot stick or cross in my space or stay in my space. So simple prayers, whatever your prayers are, writing your own prayers are very powerful because they come from you. They come from your core, your essence, your vision, your thought, your essence. So they're very, very powerful. Don't ever negate or think that you're not smart or that you don't know how to pray. Yes, you do. If you know how to say lovely words to somebody, and if you have a boyfriend, girlfriend, if you have a mom and dad or brother and sister or friends that you share love and kindness, you can talk to God, okay? So please be active this year. It's important. For some reason, I keep stressing that it's important. I feel that this is a year that comes with a lot of things. And when you are grounded and confident and clear, those things that come out of nowhere, you'll be able to handle them like a king, like a queen. Okay? You'll be like the most powerful soldier in the world. You'll be able to handle it all with grace and with that lovely support of the divine. So yes, again, the product's 10% off, the Evil Eye Oil, which is excellent for your candles. You've got somebody who's giving you a hard time, write their name in the candle and put one of these in there. A couple of drops of it. I always do 3. In the name of the Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Everything that I do is sealed in the name of the Father, Son, Holy Spirit, with the intention of goodness and not to harm anyone. It's to block out negativity, block out what you don't want, and also to draw what you do want in. Okay? And as well as, remember that we have that sale going on. We're celebrating Chinese New Year. It's the 29th, so I'm so excited. It's the year of the snake, and if you guys know what that is, I'm so happy because this is a great time to work with the energy of the snake. Last year we had the year of the dragon, which was powerful. We had a powerful year. It was like, what? Around the world, very powerful year and lots of successes. And even though there was a lot of difficulties, we're still here. Okay, so what does that say? Dragon energy. And as we celebrate the year of the snake, also there will be some bonuses, some wonderful raffles going on, not raffles, just like bonuses. There's 3 bonuses that I'll be sending out for every $50 purchase. You'll be getting a little envelope like this, and in it is a gift, a surprise. Okay, so with the surprise, there will be 3 30-minute readings. Maybe you'll be the lucky one. So with every $50 purchase, you'll be receiving an envelope like this with a surprise in it. Okay, so that's how we're going to celebrate this year of the snake. And it's still party time. So just because we had our new year, the 31st and the 1st, oh, it's over. Celebrate this year. It's a powerful year. And how you approach it and the tone of energy that you're looking at this year is what you're going to receive. So we're going to smile. We're going to enjoy, be happy, do good things, be in our prayers, be in our purification, in our cleansings, in our spiritual works. We're going to be part of that because we're going to make this a powerful, strong year. We're going to shift the tide, change the tide. That whatever was lagging and slacking, this is an upswing, going up, vibrationally moving upwards. Go ahead.
So as Grace mentioned, every $50 spent at our online Botanica will receive a free Lunar New Year slip with a surprise and a gift in it. And those are to make you feel special and make Lunar New Year a celebration. It's on January 29th. Please note that this offer is only applicable to orders from our online Botanica, which include spiritual products only. This is not for services rendered like candles or readings.
Okay. All right. And of course, getting you started as well as giving you tools that could really help shift your energy in your spiritual work and in your space. If you purchase these 2 together, which is my snake oil number 9 and the 2025 floor wash, together, you're going to get 2 of these envelopes. two opportunities, two gifts, two wonderful things, okay? Two envelopes, okay?
Let's get two things.
Two, yeah. For each one, you get one of these, okay? So you get two envelopes for these two products bought together, okay? So,
and please note that this offers
supplies.
also as
Supplies
last because they are both limited edition, which means they are also limited quantities.
Okay, and all the other products with Evil Eye, they're 10% off. The talismans that you could hang up in your door, in the front entrance, over any place that you feel like it needs that protection. I do like it in front of the door because, you know, again, we don't purposefully, some of us do purposely put out negative vibrations and ill will towards people. Some do it on purpose. It's with full recognition that that's their purpose. And there are others that it's just natural feelings of inadequacies and lacking on their part, that they may feel jealous, may feel envious. Those things are just like the dark side of us that comes up to the surface. So you want to protect your front entrance, that anybody who walks through your front entrance is blocked from bringing in that kind of ugly energy into your space, okay? And it could, you know, you think that it's only strangers? Family, friends, people that just come for a visit or come with other people into your space. That's why your home is very sacred. In your home, allow people that you trust. But even people that you trust sometimes, you know, naturally, they're like, why not me? It's just, I think that the darker parts of humanity, we all have it. We all have it. Okay, so it's about keeping that balance and working on it to always embrace the light, and of course temper our darknesses. And as well as this one for the little talismans that you could put on your what do you call it, review mirror? Yeah, okay. Or anywhere in your space. So those are wonderful. Those are 10% off. And of course the little keychains and the Evil Eye, where is it? The Evil Eye bracelets as well. Okay, and those, they do their job. It's beautiful because once they break or they crack, that means they did their work. They did what they were supposed to do. They were supposed to protect you spiritually from any kind of jealousy, envy, negativity, like dark competitiveness, you know, that rivalry. And it exists big time. And we think that it's people that we don't know. In our own families, I see it. I've experienced it. I'll walk into a party with a nice new dress and like, who does she think she is? And it happens. And aunts do this, because I know my aunts used to do this all the time, and they used to pit the children against one against the other. Well, my daughter this, and oh, mine is this. Oh, she's pretty, or no, she's smarter. Oh, did I tell you she got this? And they're constantly going back and forth. I saw it in my own family, and it wasn't pretty. So yes, it was more my dad's side of the family. Woof, woof. My other side of the family my mom's side was just like very, very chill, very nice people. The other ones were just like, oh my God. So remember, it exists in all families. I think that there's no perfection anywhere. We all have it in some aspect. So you want to always protect yourself, even against those who are close to you sometimes. Okay? All right. Of course, I'm open to any questions that you may have about the Evil Eye Candle service or anything about spirituality and any of my other services or things that you may have questions about. So if you guys are ready, I'm ready.
Yes, so thank you all once again for joining. Feel free to type any comments or questions you have in the live chat, and we will get to them as soon as possible. We will begin with the first comments and questions that were the earliest in the live stream, so thank you for your patience. A viewer on Instagram said, what if I just want to send love and positivity because maybe they're just not feeling love and positivity? Maybe that will help them lighten up. I believe this is in reference to people sending negativity when you're talking about the Evil Eye candles.
Okay, you can do that. It's up to you. Remember, there's no set ways of doing this. This is how it resonates with you, what you're comfortable, how you engage with spirit. You may have your own practices. It's all up to you. Okay?
Okay. Fear said, I'm afraid to pray to my ancestors in fear the bad ones will come through. Is that possible?
No, you're protected. Remember, you have guardian angels, right? You have energy. So when you talk in prayer to God, you always ask for God's protection and presence. There's no harm coming to you when you start out with your prayers to God for protection, your angels for protection, and all the light to protect you. So you don't have to worry about that. That's why, even when I do exercises and at the end when I do oracle card pulls or I do a tarot card pull, what do? I always say a prayer. So I'm reaffirming that I believe in God. I'm reaffirming that I trust God, and I'm reaffirming that I want God to be present, to protect me and to protect everybody involved. So by just you doing that, you don't have to worry about those things. Okay? And you know what? Once we go on the other side, we try our best to make up for the things that we acknowledge on the other side that we weren't the best or didn't do the best or we could have been better. And there's some things about helping humanity in order to raise our vibration to be closer to God, even in death, trying to get closer to God by lifting your vibration, by evolving, continuing to evolve. I don't feel that we never stop evolving. We're consistently growing and learning and experiencing and succeeding.
A viewer on TikTok said, "I'm going to miss you. Where else can I find you?"
It'll be YouTube and Instagram. So those are the two places that you can find me. Instagram and YouTube.
And
At Stella Maris Readings. Same handle. Okay.
And they asked, will you be live like this on YouTube?
Yes, I'm live on YouTube right now. You can cross over to YouTube and find me there.
Yes, and Grace is going to be more active on YouTube. As mentioned earlier, Grace will have card pulls for the upcoming week posted on Sunday. More information will be posted very soon. And she also posted her first vlog about 2 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
And she also has many more fun videos coming there. And that's a great platform because
you get to do a little bit more.
Yes, and Grace will have longer videos. Whereas on TikTok or Instagram, it's about like shorter. A minute.
Yeah.
So you'll get to be with her longer.
So that's true with TikTok and Instagram. It's like, Mom, you can't go on and on and on. You got to cut it. You got to cut it. And of course that goes through a lot of rigorous trying to put it all together. Because the time is limited, but with YouTube, you get a little bit of extra, so a little bit more breathing room, which gives it room for more creativity and for you to get to know me a little bit better. All right, so I look forward to YouTube. It's a new thing, and remember, everything is an adjustment. This is the part about growing. Things change. You see, like this moment, TikTok on Sunday possibly won't be here anymore. So what does that mean? We have to adjust, readjust. Don't get stressed. Don't think it's the end of the world. Remember, there's always the opportunity to find new ways. And at the moment, we have YouTube, which is a great way to connect with one another, and Instagram. Instagram, wonderful.
A viewer on YouTube asked, what can I do to be able to remember my dreams?
Okay. To remember your dreams, remember to be in your head, not in your head, but really make it a point to remember your dreams. Say, I'm going to remember my dreams. Dear God in heaven, Mother Mary, or whomever, dear God, please hear. You see, because I do say Mother Mary, St. Michael, and all the angels. That's the way I do it. But if you just say, dear God in heaven, please help me to remember my dreams. Angels, help me to remember my dreams. You could talk to your guardian angel. Please help me to remember my dreams. But make it a point to make it a ritual to go to bed. Instead of just putting on a t-shirt and plopping on a bed that's been unmade. No, your space where you sleep is supposed to be your palace, your throne. That while you're in sleep, that it is everything it should be to induce a state of peace and rest. So what does that mean? Clean sheets. White sheets. I love white sheets. Clean sheets. Fresh water on the side of your bed or under your bed. You could put spring water with holy water and 3 sprinkles of sea salt is good under your bed. So you could have that purification and filter, but at the same time, it's light. You're in the light because you can't see it, but it's lighting up your space with clean energy. And then what you can do is you could spray the Stella Maris spray in your space in the 4 corners, say a prayer, take some lavender tea or some chamomile tea before you go to bed, but also take a hot shower. You could do a spiritual bath or a hot shower. And with the hot shower, what that does, it helps you to relax relax, because we go to bed and we just jump on it. Some of us, I know, might not even brush your teeth. So it's important to brush your teeth. Prepare. Cleanliness. Prepare. Take time. This is about you, your state, so you could sleep well. Okay? So a hot shower, some chamomile tea, some lavender tea, brush your teeth, comb your hair, refresh with some Stella Maris, or Florida water, whatever makes you happy. Okay? Whatever gives you that Zen state. And make sure that your bed, your pillows are comfortable, and that your room is clean. No socks and underwear on the corners, no smelly, dirty towels anywhere. I'm a mom here, okay? I'm a mom here. And for me, cleanliness is important for the environment, your spiritual environment, because cleanliness brings in beautiful energies. You could also have little flowers. It doesn't have to be lots of flowers. You could put a rose next to your bed, a little rose. Just one stem rose you could put there, or a little floral arrangement, small, before you go to bed. And also, there's another thing that you can do. In a little sash, or wrap it in a little paper towel or a silk handkerchief, you could put a sprig of rosemary, a sprig of basil, and a sprig of, what was that other one? Eucalyptus. Lavender, you could use lavender, eucalyptus, rosemary, or basil. And you could pick from those 4. But you could pick from those 4 what resonates with you, what brings you to that sense of peace. And put it under your pillow. Say your prayer. And relax. Take breathing exercises in and out. Put yourself in the most beautiful place, on the sea, swimming in the water, surrounded by fish or whales or whatever makes you feel peaceful, okay? That's a great way to remember your dreams, and practice it every day. It's a ritual. It's to open you up spiritually.
And when you wake up, if you still remember it, write it down. Write
it down, or have a little recorder. Or even, record with you shouldn't have your phone next to you, but a little recorder to record what you remember. Because it's happened to me where I remember my dream, like, oh my God, and I'm trying to remember all the vividness and the walking and the conversations. Then I get up and I go to the bathroom, and by the time I get back, I'm like, wait a minute. I don't remember, I forgot. So look at how quickly it just dissipates. So during that time, before you get out of bed, get a pen and paper and start writing away. Try to remember the colors, the scents, the smells of the people, the energies. I've had dreams where I'm talking to different people and I don't have a face. So my thing is, who are they? What are the faces? So there's a lot of things to practice in dreaming and remembering, recalling your dreams. Okay, but be patient with yourself. It's a practice. And the more you do it, the keener, the better, the more on point you get.
A viewer asked, would an Our Father, Hail Mary, and St. Michael prayer suffice as we spray?
Absolutely. That's what I do. That's what Grace does. Okay, I do the Hail Mary. For me, the Our Father and the Hail Mary are the bread and butter. It's the foundation of my prayers to everything. And even when I'm not even thinking, I'm just reciting it, because it just helps me feel presence. It helps me feel strong. And the St. Michael prayer, that's out of this world. Because you're literally saying, St. Michael, the Archangel, defend us in battle. Be our protector against the wickedness and snares of the devil. May God rebuke. I'll get all very... I get extra when I'm doing prayers.
A viewer asked, do you have Facebook?
No Facebook.
There is one. If you search it, you will find something,
but
we're not active on it. So that's not the platform to check for updates.
Yeah, I don't do anything on the Facebook.
Can you show the difference of the evil eye shaped candle and the 7-day candle shown?
Okay, this is the 1 day.
For 59.
For 59, and this is for 7 days, 125. This is 7 whole days of nurturing, of taking care, and this one is a little quicker. It's 1 day, but I'm sit there until it completely burns down.
And it also will be dressed. This
is not. Remember, candles are not just candles to me. There's cleaning, charging, petitioning, dressing them, oiling them. It's a whole process. Okay, so it's a whole process. It's not just light and forget it like a chicken. This is not just a whatever. There's a lot that goes into it. There's a huge production that goes behind all of this, and that the roses, the flowers, the water, everything is in point. The energy is in point.
A viewer on, and where can they purchase it?
You could purchase it at stellamarisreadings.com or simply click the link in my bio, and you can join there. And there's space enough for you to write your petition. And remember, short, sweet, and to the point. Focus on what your heart wants.
Yes. And I'd also just like to put this out there. You can submit your petition on the cart page. So once you click the cart on your way to check out, the submission box is at the bottom left of your page. It's literally this the same. It's to the left of the checkout button where you agree to our terms and conditions.
Wait, my left? You're right. They're right.
No.
Wait, my left?
When you're on the website, it's on.
Let me just stay quiet.
When you're on the website, it's on the left to the checkout button. You will see it. It's this big form. Please put your petition there. For some reason, at this candle service, only like 2 people submitted their petitions, so I don't know if maybe they're missing it. So I just wanted to say, if you're looking for it, it's on the cart page. Please submit your petitions there, especially because the candle service is tomorrow.
Yes,
And
double
we don't wanna
check. Just
harass
check.
you
Make
for
sure that you have it. And because you taking the time to write it is important. You taking the time to think about it, to say it out loud as you are writing it is part of the intention, the magic, okay?
I don't know how to explain it. It's just there.
Yeah.
Yeah. A viewer asked, can any type of water be put under the moon as you suggest to charge tap, purified, or spring or rainwater?
All of it. Whichever one you want, okay? It's water. Water is powerful. Wherever it comes from, water is powerful. You could even take water. Well, the sea is the most powerful charged water. Seawater is like magic because it has the sea salt that is a purifier. It's under the skies, which charges it. It is the most beautiful, pure, powerful cleansing energy is seawater. When I go to the sea, I bring bottles and gallons of water, and I bathe in my tub in it. I was like, why do you need all this? I said, I do. It's beautiful, and it's cleansing. And also, I put it around and dab it around the front entrance and in the back when I go to the sea and I bring water.
Mm-hmm. A viewer asked on TikTok, for instance, if you dream of a relative who passed away, but he doesn't look well, what can one do?
Say prayers. Say prayers and send love and light for their peace and their well-being. Okay? You could do a rosary. A rosary is empowering. It is healing. It is cleansing. So doing the rosary for somebody who has passed away helps them find peace, helps them find light. And that's a way of expression of love. That's an expression of light and a participation of working with the universe to bring them a sense of cleaning, elevation, of lifting their vibration so they have peace.
Viewer on TikTok said, let it manifest to success.
Yeah, let it manifest to success. With all your work that you do, seal it with those powerful words.
A viewer said, please go sign up for the Red Note app.
Red Note app. Madison mentioned something about a Red Note app, but I've been so busy, we'll get to it, yeah.
Unless TikTok goes away, we may not be going into another app, but then again, if we do add another account into another app, it will all be posted for you to see and follow. So it's potential.
Stay aware with us, okay? So to get on Instagram or YouTube to see any new forthcoming news about TikTok, and hopefully it will work out. Okay, so don't stress. I don't stress. It'll work out.
A viewer asks, how to deal with envious people at work?
Spray this all around your space. Visualize God putting a beautiful fortress of light all around you. Psalm 23, Psalm 91, God is my fortress and my refuge. God is my refuge, God is my fortress. God is my refuge, God is my fortress. Just say those words over and over again. Visualize your enemies on the other side of this beautiful golden fortress. God is my refuge, God is my fortress. that has energy, that has power, and the more you say it, you are invoking that energetic field of power. See, I feel it already. It changes. You have to be, this is the thing, with meditation and prayer, and the more you do that, you'll be sensitive to the shift of energy that you bring to the space by what you say, by what you visualize. Because when I say God is my refuge, God is my fortress, God is my refuge, God is my fortress, repeating that, I literally feel electricity, like a wall of electricity around me. Okay, so try it and you'll see. Try it at home.
Okay. A viewer asked, I bought gallons of water at the store and put them under the moonlight, and they're charged and ready. And I do the rosary like you taught.
Beautiful, beautiful. Now with this charged water, when you're feeling stressed, overwhelmed, just bathe yourself in it and say, Dear God in heaven, please be with me, cleanse me, and deliver me from all my fears, my stressors, and my anxiety. I trust and have faith that you are with me and that I'll be able to hear you, sense you, and feel you. I am open to your guidance and directions. Help me to make the wisest, most powerful decisions to elevate my soul, my spirit, my conscious, unconscious, my body, and my space. Lord, I am open to you. I am open to your love, and I love you. Look, I get caught up in that because bathing and spiritually doing that releases a lot of things that we keep pent up. Disappointments, ill will from our enemies, bad talk, gossip, hatred, division, all those things that we come across on our day of living. So those things, we carry those things. And the negativity that people say, yeah, they say it and we could say, yeah, it doesn't bother me, but little pieces of it sometimes stay here or stay in our gut. Trust me, I know what that's like. And we try to ignore it and put it to the side because we're taught, be brave and just ignore it. But we're human and we're sensitive, we're empathic, and some words do create resentment, do create heaviness, do create blockages for us. And sometimes, we may believe those things that we hear, and that stays with us too. So we got to release that and say, that's not mine. And your SHIT is not my SHIT. It will never be that. Your darkness cannot, I'm not holding that. Pa afuera, pa allá, pa arriba, pa abajo, away. Okay, what I meant is this way, that way, up there, away from me, away from my power, my space, my energy. Okay? And release, release. And I know that it's easier said than done, but with practicing your prayers and practicing even looking at yourself in the mirror to see the graces that you possess, because we all have beautiful energy and there's beauty within us. And we can't be looking at, my hair is ugly, my eyeballs are ugly, my face is ugly, I'm humongous. No. That's the vision of everybody else, and whatever. It's about how you see yourself and how God created you to be this wonderful, amazing person with a wealth of blessings within. We don't even touch half of the blessings not even a quarter of the blessings that we are born with. Because we fall into these things. We fall into the rat race. We fall into the competition. We fall into having them. We get into those things, those pitfalls. But what's important is to stay close to God in our relationship that will help us navigate for us to be spiritually strong, emotionally strong, and physically strong. Because if you're spiritually strong and you have clarity and you feel peace, guess what? Your body also exudes that. The thing is, our body does get eaten up by our pains, our grief, our sorrows, our anger, our hate, our resentment, our negativity, our doubts, our fears. Those are poisonous to our system. Trust me, I've had surgery for 12 different surgeries. I carry a lot of weight. I carry the weight of the world. I'm very empathic. I think about everything. I could drive myself nuts if I completely live in that. I need to focus on the good. I need to focus on my power. I need to focus on the things that I could do for others and connecting with God. And how can I channel God's love? How can I channel God's work? God, I am a vessel of your love and light. Be a vessel. Be a vessel. What's a vessel? A cup. A cup that God pours in all that love. Whatever God wants to pour in, be that vessel, that channel.
Yeah. A viewer asks, is it necessary to wet my head during spiritual baths?
It depends on what you're using. So, and a spiritual bath that's just made out of the herbs. You can wash from the crown, because this is your crown chakra, to wash from your crown and back, away from your face, your crown and back. Okay, that would be good. Or if you're in a tub, you could soak the back of your head.
A viewer said, I purchased Saint Expedite. I absolutely love it. What should I do with it? I forgot.
Okay, so you want money, right? You want to connect with Saint Expedite to draw in money, wealth, prosperity, creativity, power, anything having to do with legal, paperwork, urgent causes, things that you need in a hurry. Then you simply take a red candle, anoint the candle, write your petition of what it is that you want, anoint it, and pray it. And you could also put it on documents, put it on paperwork that you need swift movement in. You could put it on money and roll it up and just stick a little thing of honey. And you could also wrap it around a cinnamon stick. You could actually do this. Take a dollar bill. You're going to use the Saint Expedite oil. You could anoint it on the four corners and take a little cinnamon stick and roll it in that dollar bill and keep it as a talisman. You could put it in a little sachet and walk with it. What that does, cinnamon is what? It's an igniter. It agitates. It brings quick with speed and fire energy. That's what cinnamon is. Cinnamon is like, it's a conductor to move energy quickly. All right. And there was one thing also, that when you go out and you want to draw love in, putting a little cinnamon stick in your bra to draw in love and friendships and with speed and kindness and quickness, and cinnamon. Just a tidbit there.
A viewer asks, can you please be bilingual?
I can try, but it's hard. It's hard for me.
A viewer asks, how many times or how long should we do the spiritual bath? Should we buy more than one bottle?
One bottle for the. I don't sell a bottle of spiritual bath. I do the envelopes with the spiritual bath for cleansing, purification, for drawing in success and wealth, for love, for peace, for whatever it is that you need. I can custom make those things as well. And they come with a tea bag that you can put it in a big pot and steep it and divide it. That's why I save all the water jugs, the gallons of waters. For iced tea or spring water, I always save those and I put them in a third, a third. And on 3 days is a good amount of time. And if you still feel murky or confused and like that, repeat it. Like leave a day in between and then repeat it again. And you're going to see there's a huge difference. Absolutely.
A viewer asks, when petitioning, can you be blunt, like asking for abundance or a better year?
Speak lovely with your heart, like with emotion, with care, with respect. I would like to, dear God in heaven, thank you for all the blessings. I ask and pray, blah, 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 whatever it is that you need. Thank you, O merciful God, loving God, generous God. Thank you for all your loving and your blessings. Amen. Let it manifest to success. Remember, have an introduction. Open it. Open it with love. Open the introduction of what you want with love, with respect. Just the way you would like to be spoken to.
Can you deliver to Ghana?
No. Sorry, no, not yet.
At this time, we only ship within the U.S. If you are outside of the U.S. and would like to shop our online Botanica, feel free to contact us privately and we'd be happy to work out different shipping rates for you and we can figure out something. But at this time, via our website, we do not ship outside of the U.S. However, candle services and readings and manifestation jars are available to those outside of the U.S.
Yes, because there's no shipping involved in that.
A viewer asked, can we use the money oil for this as well?
Yes. Remember, money oil, The name says it, the word says it expressly, money. But St. Expedite is also something that you could use for money as well. And you could actually do both, dab the oil for the four corners with money. Remember, St. Expedite is what? Swiftness, quickness, speed, Godspeed energy, urgent. You know, a lot of us sometimes are met with like, I need this money, booms, this went out or that went out, and we need money like very quickly. So he's excellent for that. But remember, when you're asking, those are relationships you're forming. You just don't ask and abandon, ask and leave. You have to maintain and continue those relationships. That's the thing. When you're working with energy, you got to respect it. It's energy. It's like a human. It's living. It's a living energy. Okay, so it takes some communicating, some connecting, some spiritual work, some leaving offerings. And an offering for St. Expedite is what? It is red flowers, a red candle that you can burn, a red little tea light. It doesn't have to be this big candle. Putting cinnamon, a cup with cinnamon, putting an espresso cup of coffee in front of St. Expedite, and when he manifests and helps you as an intercessor, remember, God is the one that does all the blessings, but you have all your saints and angels who intercede and through the divine power of God create miracles and blessings. So with that, putting black coffee, and when it manifests, it helps you manifest, you put pound cake. I think last night I showed everybody how many pound cakes we have in front of St. Expedite, because St. Expedite always comes in, and I know it's by his intercession. God does the blessing, absolutely, but I know because I word it in a specific way, and boom, that's just the way it works for me. I'll say something, I'd like to have this, and I need this, boom, boom, it happens in record time. It could be 24 hours for me. But remember, there's a difference. I've been practicing this for quite some time. So for some, it may take a little bit longer. You have to tend to these relationships. They're family. They're spiritual. There's connections. There's deep connections. And the more you do this, the more you build those connections and those friendships. Okay, so it will respond also depending on the universe, how God sees it. Because I know people say, but it's taking forever. It's been a month. It's been 2 weeks. It takes faith. And yeah, it may take a little bit of time, but also it's divine timing. It's creating something for you with your permission and your asking, but also you have to give it the room and the space that it needs to do what it is that you're asking for. And in the best possible way, because we think we know what we want. Oh, I want this, and it's going to change everything. But the universe knows it inside out. And it knows that as it grants things and it puts things together, that it may not work out for the best. So they will always, you have to give it the freedom to create it in a way that it's positive, that it's powerful, that it's loving, that it's filled with beautiful light for you, for the longevity, and for the strength and power behind it, for your best and highest good.
Let's see. What other apps can I follow you on?
YouTube and Instagram for now, okay? At Stella Maris Readings. The same username across the board, okay? All right. Thank you so much for all your questions. It's always a pleasure to be able to sit down with you and talk about spirituality and, of course, answer your questions and just be able to share this moment with you. I love being able to do these connections and connect with you all and talk to you about different ways to connect with energy and how to work with energy to create our destiny and to create the things that we want into real time, into the now, into the physical world, right? All right, well, I'm so excited. Tomorrow, please join me for the Evil Eye Candle Manifestation Service. And remember, you could pick from the 7-day candle with the option for the candle glass reading, or you can pick the actual eye, the evil eye. And don't forget that they're 10% off for all the Evil Eye products. And focus on positivity. And two great prayers are Psalm 91, Psalm 23, that will help to bring you a big sense of relief, peace, confidence, strength, and support from the universe, from God Almighty. Okay, so stay in that. Many blessings to you. All right, so before I go, what time is it? 11:55. So before I go, oh, and I know that here on the East Coast we're going to have some snow, so get ready. Make sure that tomorrow you get yourself prepared and you have everything at home, so you can relax and do your cleanings and your purifications and do your prayers and your meditations this weekend and prepare. Remember, this is a celebration. We're still celebrating the new year. Don't forget, it is a new year. Okay, and we're here to create an amazing experience this year. Paradise on earth. Paradise on earth. Focus, paradise on earth. You don't have to wait to be on the other side to feel paradise. Our paradise and the opportunity to create paradise is here now, this moment. Okay?
Remind me of the envelopes.
Okay. All right, so again, before I leave, I'm going to do a oracle card pull. Yeah, I'm going to do some of those. I'm going to do with saints today. Remember that with every $50 purchase, you're going to get an envelope with some prizes in there. Okay. At the Botanica. And for those who purchase the snake oil and the floor wash together, we'll get 2. Okay. And there's 3 readings that are being raffled off. Okay. So they're going to be put into one of the envelopes. So 3 for the 30-minute readings, intuitive readings with me. Okay. I'm so excited, very happy. All right, so let's begin. So before I leave, I'm going to throw out some oracle card. No, let me think about it. Hold on, I keep doing that. Let's do saints. We're going to work with saints today, and we'll see what kind of messages they have. Okay, Sacred Rebel. Let's see, we're going to work with this. All right, so this is a beautiful deck. Sacred Rebel Oracle cards, and we're going to work with the saints. See what the saints have to say. All right, so before I start, remember what I said? I know many of you read. I know many of you like oracle card pulls and do your own spiritual work. But always make sure that you do what? Bring God into your prayers and invoke the divine into your presence and your angels to protect you completely, to protect you physically, emotionally, and spiritually, conscious and unconscious, all spaces that you are protected. Okay, so let's begin. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? Excuse me. Yes. Okay, Brittany, let's get ready. All right, so let's begin. I'm going to ask you at home to get comfortable in your seat, in your bed, on your couch, wherever you are. And don't stress. It's a good moment. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Breathe in and exhale. Picture yourself at the foot of the sea with your feet and the warm sand as you breathe in and exhale. You could see the beautiful blue color of the sea. How peaceful, how beautiful as you take a deep breath in and exhale. You can feel the warm sun on your skin, and you could smell the sea and the sea salt as you take a deep breath in and exhale. You immerse your feet into the sea and walk all the way in into your chest deep in the ocean as you take a deep breath in and exhale. You can feel the powerful cleansing embrace of the sea, and instantaneously you feel lighter, you feel cleansed, and you feel calm as you take a deep breath in and exhale. Breathe in and exhale. As you look out into the horizon, you could see this big, beautiful, luminous ball of light. As you take a deep breath in and exhale. It looks like a pearl. It's so luminous and beautiful, mystical, magical. As you take a deep breath in and exhale. All of a sudden, you see this ball of light start to spin. And as it spins, you see that it grows larger, larger, and larger with every turn as you take a deep breath in and exhale. Breathe in and out. All of a sudden, you feel this just expansion of energy. And as you feel this expansion, you could feel this warm vibration of pure, loving white light, platinum light flow through your heart chakra and surround you in a beautiful, loving embrace. And you're in this vibration of this powerful light, this ball of light, illuminating every part of you. Your heart chakra, your throat chakra, your crown chakra, your solar plexus, your sacral, your third eye. Every chakra is filled with pure, vibrant light. As you take a deep breath in and exhale, you feel amazing. You feel extraordinary, magical. As you take a deep breath in and exhale, pure love, pure joy, pure happiness. You're in ecstasy of pure God, of God's pure love. It is beautiful, it's radiant, it's warming, it's peaceful, and so loving. As you take a deep breath in and exhale, breathe in and out. You are in the presence of God and the angels and your saints and your ancestors, and they're sending you all their love and light, bringing you joy and peace as you take a deep breath in and exhale. You have got the earth underneath your feet. You have the majestic sea moving all around you. You have that brilliant sun above you, and you have the air flowing from all different directions through your hair and through your fingers as you take a deep breath in and exhale. Breathe in and out. How did that exercise make you feel? Type it in the chat. Let me know. What did you feel with that exercise? Lighter, grounded, divine joy. Beautiful. Calmer. Beautiful. Excellent. So you see that exercise? That's something that you can do when you're stressed, when you're overwhelmed or underwhelmed, or feeling melancholy or worried or anxious. So those are things that you can do to bring in God energy, to connect with God and feel calmer. You can't hear me? Can anybody hear me? Everybody? Sound? Sound? Can you hear me? Can't hear. Muted. Something's muted. Hold on 1 second. Comfortable, lightheaded.
Okay, go. 1 second.
1 segundo. Uno segundo. 1 second. All right. Let me know when you hear the sound. Relaxed, Ronnie. Good, good. Yeah. Okay, you can hear me. All right, good. This side can't hear me. I don't know if this is Wait a minute. Is this TikTok? I'm confused. Are you TikTok? Are you? Oh, Lord. Hold on 1 second, okay? I can't hear you. No sound.
Right.
Hold on. Oh, this one just this one just turned off.
Just take it out.
Okay, good. Let me know you can hear
second.
me. We can't hear you.
TikTok should be back now.
Okay, can you hear me now, TikTok? Instagram's doing well. Thank you. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, we
Yes,
can hear
yes. Awesome. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. I'm glad. So, yes, where were we? Where were we? We're getting into how wonderful it is when you can focus and connect with the divine, that you can do this anytime you're stressed, anytime you're worried, anytime you're underwhelmed or angry or going through stuff. That'll help you to clear your mind. It'll help you to connect with God and be able to hear what you need to hear in order to help you be victorious and successful against anything and over anything. Okay? All right, so let's begin. What I'm going to do is I'm going to throw out some, saint cards to see what saints are present with us and connect that way and see what messages they have for us. All right? No sound again?
Where is this?
It says here, can't hear again. Over here.
Okay. I don't know.
They can't hear me.
I know.
Ask Gigi to come down. Okay. Did something come off? Can you ask him to come down, please? Okay. Just give me a minute. I'm sorry that it's taking... All right. Can you hear me better? I know. I'm sorry. Martha, can you hear me? Martha, can you hear me? Okay, excellent. All right, thank you. I'm so sorry. All right, so let's begin. Let's see what these wonderful saints have for us. Good things. Dear God in heaven, surround us with love and light. Deliver us from negativity and darkness. Let your love and light prevail. Saint Michael, Archangel Gabriel, Uriel, and Raphael be present with us. Protect us and guide us and keep us close to the light of the Lord. Lord, bring us good news. Angels, bring us good news for the best and highest good of each and every one of us, for all of us as a collective, as a community, as your children. We ask for messages up to your divine love. What do we need to do? What angels and saints are present with us, and what messages do they bring forth for all of us as a collective? What is the message? What saints are present with us today, and what are their messages? Okay. Okay, beautiful. St. John the Baptist. All right, so present is St. Rose of Lima, St. Aloysius. St. Aloysius, wow. St. John the Baptist and St. Joseph. Beautiful. All right, so let's see what messages they have for us. We're going to work with St. Rose of Lima. St. Rose of Lima, if you guys don't know, is said that she was a very beautiful, she is actually the first, in Latin America, the first American saint canonized in the Americas, in Latin America, St. Rose of Lima. Okay. All right, so let's see what message she has for us. St. Rose of Lima, thank you for being present with us. What is your message for all of us? What do we need to hear? What do we need to know to connect with our highest selves and feel closer to spirit? What do we need to do? Okay. So the message from her is restore and replenish. So her message for us is for us to restore and replenish. And actually, that's what we're in a good time to do that, to restore and replenish. So take good care of yourself health-wise. Sleep. Go to the doctor, get yourself all up to date to make sure that you're in good health, as well as to replenish, cleanse, clear, remove all debris, all negativity, and make way for a new clean space, new clean energy for you to connect with the divine and do your spiritual work and make that connection and build that connection with spirit so you're empowered. Okay, and another message she has is every journey starts with a single step. So her message to restore and replenish. So let's start over. This is starting over, new beginning. And also that every journey starts with one step. So simply to begin, all you have to do is one thing, one step at a time. Remember I mentioned that? So this is the time that we need to restore and replenish our energy so we can start making those steps to create our success. That is her message. So take good care, prepare for this new journey of this new year. Restore, replenish. Okay? Thank you. Amen. Thank you, St. Rose of Lima, for being present with us and bringing us good news. All right, so let's work with St. Aloysius and St. John the Baptist. Let's do St. Aloysius. So if you guys don't know, St. Aloysius is the patron saint of education. There's a beautiful church out in Newark, St. Aloysius. It is beautiful. I loved visiting that church. All right, so what is St. Aloysius saying? St. Aloysius Gonzaga, what is your message to us as a community? St. Aloysius, what is your message? Oh, I get chills. Okay, what is your message? Wow. So So the message is beyond the mind, the heart beats. So beyond your mind, your heart beats, meaning let your mind flow and work with your heart. Your heart is very powerful. And putting your heart in everything that you do, in your thoughts, in your vision, in your work, it flows beyond expectations, beyond the limits, because there are no limits. When you're working with your heart, you're working with God energy. Okay, so beyond the mind, the heart beats. Follow your instinct. It's wonderful to have the mind, but work from your essence of your heart to surpass limits, to surpass what the mind sometimes can build as a limitation. Oh, you can't. Oh, you should. No. Focus on working with your heart, because your heart will lead you and take you to the best and most beautiful places to work from. Okay? So, wonderful message. The next message from St. Aloysius. So, beyond the mind, the heart beats. That's a beautiful message. Free from judgment, free to love. Okay? So, freeing ourselves from judgment and working with our love to be free with our love and to do, this is again another message about love. Working with your love, your heart chakra. So St. Aloysius is saying, work with your heart. Go beyond your thoughts, what you may be being told, this is how you do this, or you shouldn't do this. Go beyond what's being put in there sometimes. Focus more on your heart's journey, on your intuition, on working with God's love, okay? And free from judgment. Free yourself from judging others and free yourself from the judgments of others. They don't contain you. They don't have power to contain you. You should follow your heart and follow the divine light of your intuition that God has given you to follow, to help yourself, to achieve great things. And love freely. Okay? Freely loving is the most pure form of love, because there's no constraints, there's no deals, there's no limitations, there's no, well, if you do this and it's got to be this way, and you're trying to contain love. That's poisonous. When you try to contain love and you try to control it, that becomes very obsessive and dark. So you don't want that. You want to love freely, and also without judgment to others and without feeling the judgment of others and taking it into your heart. Don't allow other people's judgment to go and to flow into your heart. Close that right there. Be free of judgment, but also don't do the judging either. Okay, so that's the message from St. Aloysius. Beyond the mind, the heart beats. So work with your heart chakra and don't get involved into judging others or allowing the judgments of others to poison or to block you or to create confusion and chaos in you. Okay, so that's the message from St. Aloysius. Okay, so this one is nice. This is, let me show you who they are. This is Saint Rose of Lima, and this is Saint Aloysius. Aloysius and Saint Rose of Lima. Beautiful. The next one is Saint John the Baptist. You know who Saint John the Baptist is, right? That's the cousin of Jesus. He is the predecessor who made way for Jesus' ministry. He also baptized Jesus. What is water? When you do baptize, it's a form of purification, cleansing. When you take a spiritual bath, it's a form of cleansing, purification. The spirit, the chakra, the crown. All right, so let's see what wonderful message St. John has for us. Thank you, St. Aloysius, for your message today. St. John the Baptist. St. Jean the Baptiste. What is your message for all of us? As the children of God, what do we need to hear? What is our message? Let me turn this around. Oh, shoot, this is sticky. Darn. Wow. Okay. Same message, beyond the mind, heart beats. So a message from Saint John the Baptist to work with your heart. Focus on the good, your goodness, the heart. Remember that God is within your heart. God created this beautiful heart of yours. That heart beats, and it has a rhythm, and it has a sound, and it also has the information that you need, giving you the answers that you need for your best and highest good. Beyond the mind. It's wonderful. Your mind is important, but your heart will take you beyond your mind because it's what feels everything. Your heart feels your mind's eye. Your heart feels all of you. So working with your heart takes you up into the ethos, into the universe. You see that? How beautiful is that? Okay. And the next one is faith in the process. So he's also letting you know that it's important to remember that working with your faith is a process. It takes a learning, it takes time, and it takes consistency. So have faith in the process of your prayers, the faith in the process of your rituals, of your works, of your vision, of everything that you want to see manifest in life. Trust with faith the process. Faith in the process. All right, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. That's St. John. Beautiful, St. John. The next one is St. Joseph. I took out 4 of 4. So St. Joseph. Who's St. Joseph? St. Joseph is the earthly father of Jesus. Beautiful St. Joseph. And St. Joseph is excellent as an intercessor for employment, for jobs, for money to come into the home, for protection of the home and the family. Okay. And for fathers. Okay. And for men too. So they become good fathers. All right, what is the message for St. Joseph? From St. Joseph to all of us. What is your message, St. Joseph? What is the message? Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. All right, so softly, softly, the tender touch. Softly, softly. With softness and love and being delicate, being sweet, being kind. Softly. Put your softness. Get in touch with your human softness, the softness in your heart, in your graces. Connect with that energy. Exude softness and how you deliver words and how you deliver messages and how you come across with softness. Okay, so that's a beautiful message. Softly, softly, the tender touch, and hugs and kisses, showing love in a very physical way, but with softness and kindness. Okay, and then the next one is bring it into form. So bringing things into form. So what does that mean? As you are dreaming and visualizing things, know that by taking, this is another one, taking those steps to create. Take those steps to create, to manifest. One foot in front of the other. It seems to me that's the message this evening, to take baby steps. You don't have to make these big jumps. You don't have to have that big pot of gold to get this. You don't need to start at this PowerPoint. No, it's as little by little, taking one step at a time. You're going to find your groove. You're going to find your flow. You're going to find your power. You're going to find your inner warrior energy, your inner kingly energy, your triumph, your victory, your success. One step at a time. Remember, one step at a time. Softly, okay? Softly with a tender touch. Everything that you do, put a tender, soft touch, one foot in front of the other. So physically, moving, make in the action of movement, work with your energy softly, with love, with good intentions, with sweetness and kindness and tenderness, but move one step in front of the other. You don't have to trample or stomp on anybody else to get where you need to go, is what the message is. Okay, so thank you, St. Joseph. Thank you, St. Aloysius. Thank you, St. Rose of Lima. And did I get them all? And St. John the Baptist. Thank you for your messages. Amen. All right, so how were those messages? Great messages, yes? Okay, bringing us into the new year, giving us wonderful messages to stay focused, to one step in front of the other. Okay, one step in front of the other. You don't have to run. Don't get stressed. I got to get it by this. No, go flow. Go with the flow. Softly with your heart, get into that higher vibration with the flow of light. Okay? All right, everyone. Good night, and I'll see you tomorrow night. And even if you don't get a candle and you don't do the service would be you being part of it. You're important to be part of it, to join me with prayers. And let's see what the weather brings tomorrow, because I know snow is coming on Sunday. And I know that the last candle service was like, oh my God, it was freezing. I thought I was going to get ice chips. I grow ice chips on my ears. It was freezing. I was like, what, it was like 17 degrees, 18 degrees. Listen, that was real hard.
I think that was the hardest candle.
That was the hardest candle service. Madison had like try to type in and all these things. Her hands were like swollen and red, and I literally, my toes were like frozen. Or I couldn't even talk. I'm sure you got some of my my prayers, and I'm like, I couldn't even talk. It was so freaking cold outside. But hopefully the weather will be good, and we'll see how it works out. Yeah, yes, you were frozen out there. I felt bad, but you know what? It's beautiful. I felt good being able to do that, and I wanted to do that under the moon and the beautiful stars, because I do feel the guardian angels are everywhere, and I feel beautiful outside. All right, everyone, thank you for joining me this evening. Love always connecting with you. Remember positivity. Remember that you have power to block out negativity. Do your prayers, light your candles, and stay positive. This is going to be a year to remember, and remembering that it'll be amazing, the best year ever. All right, everyone, have a good night, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.